Visit Lowe's and take on the Pro Brand Challenge with the new Flex Stacked Lithium battery. More power, longer battery life, and faster charging. Plus, it's compatible with all Flex 24-volt power tools. Right now, the more Flex 24-volt tools you buy, the more you'll save. Get up to $150 off today. Stop by or visit us online and see Flex, exclusively at Lowe's. Valid 5/19 through 7/6. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Exclusive versus National Home Centers for Flex 24-volt. U.S. only.
The future will be amazing, and that's all well and good. But what about today? You can feel the rush of a 400-horsepower Nissan Z. Or climb to new heights in the all-terrain Nissan Frontier. Light up the road in the all-electric Nissan Aria that feels like a sci-fi dream come true. The future will be great, but today is made for thrill. All you have to do is get in a Nissan and drive. 2023 Aria and Z not yet available for purchase. Expected availability is this spring for 2023 Z and this fall for 2023 Aria.
Recognized. That's tequila! And the men's room knows just who it is. 3 shots, hey! So to you we say bottoms up, sailor. That's tequila! You're the toast of our shot of the day. All right! Drinking time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk. And Steven Throwhill to find out who we're toasting.
Well, yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, all of you that are sitting out here right now, do yourself, let's stand up, man. Let's stand up. Get up. Let us toast ourselves, man. It has been a very difficult couple of years, right? You can agree with it, not agree with it. That's not important. We do not care. The truth is this. Social unrest, the pandemic, etc. We have not been able to do what we are doing on this day right now, right? And it's not so much that we can do it, it's that the fact that you chose to come out here and do it. So when we as shows, including BJ and Mace, come out here in the morning and we do what we're doing now, man, and to see your ugly, horrible, terrible, potbelly faces. But you guys came out and we're doing it right, man. Think about this moment. Think about where you're at, man. All of us, because you care enough that we are still here and that we get to enjoy this moment. Give yourselves a round of applause. And I'm going to tell you why you should. You should because you made this moment possible. So if this moment matters to the people that are listening on air, right? They're not here, but they hear it on the radio. You guys are the reason why we do Live Day. Live Day is all about you guys showing up. And you did. In spite of what has happened, in spite of what has gone on, in spite of all the stuff that you're in the news, in spite of everything, we have agreed that on this day and this moment, we as a show and you as listeners, we're cool, man. You can talk your smack on the news, go through all that, but in the end, we're just cool. So, man, congratulate yourselves because this toast is to you. You are why Live Day is possible. That is what Live Day is. So with that in mind, let's goddamn drink. How do I not have a drink? I was feeling so good about myself, man. You ever have that moment, man, where you like feel it, right? You're in the moment, then you realize I don't have the thing I need. But listen, and I mean this honestly to all of you that are standing here today, man. It's a big deal. You have to show your proof of this and proof of that and all this stuff that we need to do, but you're all adults, so we do it, right? And you got here, and here we are, and this is the first time that we as a show, including us in the morning show, have had the opportunity to be in front of people in the last 2 years. It is ridiculous, because we are a radio show and a radio station that loves being in front of people, man, and you guys love being a part of us. We do concerts, etc., so let's drink. We pour this booze, and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy. Yummy! They didn't hear you. Say it again. So over the tongue and down the goddamn throat to party. In, out, tummies, down the hola, bitchola.
My apologies. We had 2 bottles of Jack Daniels and they're both gone. Sorry.
Yeah.
Blame Diamond Star Halo. Yes, exactly. All right, if we could, let's get a contestant for Profile This. Do we have Kim from Bonnie Lake, Washington, a 5-year KISW listener? Kim, are you here? Come on down to the microphone. You're about ready to play a little Profile This. But first, Steve the Thrill Hill, will you please tell everyone how the game Profile This is played?
That's sure, Miles. Let me finish my Reese's Pieces. But it's a very simple game. We share with you a real-life news story, something that happened right here on planet Earth. And as you listen to the story, based on the stereotypes that you believe to be true of people and the decisions that people make, we'll ask you what it is you think makes a story a story. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the men's room.
Kim, step up to the microphone. You enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. You get here this morning with BJ and Miggs. You've been here for the afternoon.
Just here for you guys.
Okay, you sober, not sober?
Not sober.
Good. There you go.
Okay. All right, Kim, do you understand how this here game is played?
Yes.
That is fantastic. Then you know already you have your choice of one of 3 stories. We have the wonderful world of drugs. We have Fight Me. In other words, what did someone find in their food? And finally, interior decorating, where you guess the foreign object that someone found inside of themselves.
Let's go drugs.
Drugs.
Give me a second to find it. I got nothing but paper up here. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. Well, papers help talking about drugs.
Oh, I love it.
I got it up there. I even know the answer already. In this case, it involved a woman. I know that. She got pulled over. She was not thrilled about getting pulled over. And when she got pulled over, she decided to lead the cops on a long-ass drive. Now, they put out a couple of spike strips. They finally managed to pull her over. But when they pulled her over, she dashed out of the car and ran into the woods. The cops had to go find her. They tried to be non-lethal. It took them an hour, but inevitably they tased her and they got her into possession. She's been charged with a million different things, but the question is, what do you think this woman did where you sped, blew out all of your tires, still kept driving, jumped out of your car, ran into the woods, and had to be found, not because you asked, but because they needed you? Was it bath salts for miles?
Yes, thank you.
Was it PCP? Was it flakka? Or was it heroin? Bath salts, PCP, flakka, or heroin. This woman who disappeared into the woods after a high-speed chase.
Where was she at?
This Tennessee, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Tennessee.
If it matters.
What do we think? I'm going to go PCP.
PCP. Ted, where are you going? Kim goes PCP.
I don't know. I mean, it sounds PCP-ish, but I just don't see a lot of PCP in Tennessee.
I'm going bath salts.
It's you know what? I think Miles. I think Miles is right because there is unfortunately poverty in Tennessee. Bath salts are cheap and legal.
So you're going to go bath salts?
Bath salts it is.
Okay. And Kim, you're going to stick with PCP as your final answer.
I'm going to change it to bath salts.
Oh, she's trying, come on in. The water's great. Yeah. We got bath bombs. We got bath salts.
Okay.
So wait, all 3 PCP.
No,
all
bath
3 bath
salts.
salts.
Sorry.
Bath salts.
I'm chewing Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we're going to take a quick break and find out what this woman was on. Was it bath salts, PCP, flakka, or heroin? Next. Now back to you, Malcolm.
Visit Lowe's and take on the Pro Brand Challenge with the new Flex Stacked Lithium Battery. More power, longer battery life, and faster charging. Plus, it's compatible with all Flex 24-volt power tools. Right now, the more Flex 24-volt tools you buy, the more you'll save. Get up to $150 off today. Stop by or visit us online and see Flex, exclusively at Lowe's. Valid 5/19 through 7/6. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Exclusive versus National Home Centers for Flex 24-volt. U.S. only.
The future will be amazing, and that's all well and good. But what about today? You can feel the rush of a 400-horsepower Nissan Z, or climb to new heights in the all-terrain Nissan Frontier. Light up the road in the all-electric Nissan Aria that feels like a sci-fi dream come true. The future will be great, but today is made for thrill. All you have to do is get in a Nissan and drive. 2023 Aria and Z not yet available for purchase. Expected availability is this spring for 2023 Z and this fall for 2023 Aria.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
The best defense is a good offense. So before the sewer backs up into your home and wreaks havoc, stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is there for you when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Give it up for Diamond Star Halo and White Only. Now we are back to the men's room and Big Dummy live from Snoqualmie Casino for Solid Gold 70s Live Day on 99.9 KISW.
All right, Kimmy, you picked the category of drugs on Profile This. We got a woman that led police on a high-speed chase, and after an hour, she was arrested, ran through the woods and everything else. She was probably pretty whacked out. Question is, what was she on? Bath salts, PCP, Flacca, or heroin? And Kim, you joined myself and Ted and said you think it was bath salts.
Yes.
Kim, you're wonderful. You have every reason to believe that it's bath salts. But they're idiots. No, that is not correct. They are, in fact, on PCP.
Oh, Kim, our fault. You were right.
Yeah,
you had
the
it.
other drug
we led you astray.
Damn it. That's exactly right. Okay, now for all TV news all the time, thank you, Kimmy. It's time for TV Time with Ted.
And now, because you spend countless hours in front of a talking box, the men's room presents TV Time with Ted. Brought to you by Xfinity. Give them a call at 1-800-XFINITY.
God, it sounds so awkward in here. Usually the music's a little louder when I yell like that. I see we have a special guest star today. We have Taryn Daly on the stage.
Taryn Daly,
Taryn, say hello.
Go Ted! Sweet.
Yeah, so what we're going to do here today is we're going to go with some classic 70s TV shows and movies, and we will do a table read for that. If you're not familiar with table read, it's basically like reading the lines to a movie or TV show just right here. Damn, those lights are hot.
Take it off, Ted.
Oh, yeah.
Mike, what did we decide we're starting with here with?
I believe we are starting with the classic 70s film known as The Godfather.
Oh. Anybody in here seen The Godfather? What do you think? Like, Mike hasn't seen The Godfather.
Whoa.
Oh, you've seen The Godfather.
I haven't seen Goodfellas nor Casino. I have seen The Godfather, my man.
All right, I'll let him slide on that, but I ain't not seen Goodfellas.
Because I was watching. Come on now, man. I got a cake and everything. I just didn't. Honestly, I had more interest in The Godfather. I still do want to see Goodfellas and Casino. It's just every time it shows up, I'm not in a gangster movie mood, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh. I just watched Narcos Mexico Season 3 in about a week and a half.
And you were in the mood to watch it, weren't you?
I'm always in a gangster mood.
There you go. I was watching Hallmark Christmas movies.
I'll be doing some Don Vito, Johnny. Who's Johnny? Steven Hill being Johnny.
If I don't look like an Italian mobster, they don't exist.
Well, Johnny's not a mobster. He's basically Frank Sinatra.
If I don't look like Frank Sinatra, he doesn't exist.
Well, around the office, we do call him Old Blue Eyes.
That's right.
Mike, are you narrating?
I am narrating this one.
All right, let's get it.
Let's take it there. All right. For this scene, we are inside Don Corleone's office, interrupting a conversation between the Don and his godson, Johnny Fontaine, who's confiding in him about the struggles of living as an entertainer and actor in Hollywood, and a movie director refusing to cast him in a lead role.
Anyway, if I had this part in the picture, you know, it puts me right back on top again, but this man out there, he won't give it to me, the head of the studio.
What's his name?
Walt, he won't give it to me. And he says there's no chance. A month ago, he bought me the movie rights to this book, a bestseller. And the main character, it's a guy just like me, you know. I wouldn't even have had to act. I would just be myself. Oh, Godfather, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Don Corleone suddenly stands up and viciously begins shaking Johnny, snapping him out of his depression.
You can act like a man! What's the matter with you? Is this how you turn down to Hollywood? A fool cries like a child.
Don Corleone slaps Johnny across the face and begins to mock his pathetic whining.
What can I do? What can I do? What is this nonsense? Look here. You spend time with your family?
Well, sure I do.
Good. As a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be considered a real man.
Don Corleone brushes Johnny off, straightening his suit and wiping his tears away.
You look terrible. I want you to eat. I want you to rest well. And I want you to know this Hollywood big shots, he's going to give you what you want.
It's too late. They start shooting in a week.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
The scene ends with Don Vito Corleone walking Johnny out of the office back to his daughter's wedding. And then scene, ladies and gentlemen. Leading into the scene. Don't steal the show, boys.
Steal it? I'll tell you what, though. I do feel like they might whack me.
Yeah. That's right.
It's creepy. They're just behind me.
They're the most kick-ass group of people I've ever.
Aren't they, though, man?
True.
Very good entertainers. They're just not cool dudes. They never want to hang out. Wow. Nothing. Up next, Mike, I don't think I'm in this one. What do we got going now? Carol Burnett?
Correct. We're going to a classic skit show from the 70s, The Carol Burnett Show.
Oh, Carol Burnett fans. Right?
Yeah. I had to cut a lot of the slapstick comedy out of these ones, but we'll do what we can do. So I will be narrating this one. We have the lovely Taryn Daly standing in as a special guest playing the receptionist in this one. For those of you that don't know, this is the dentist skit from that classic show. Righty. Let's see. Playing Mr. Schlesinger, I believe, is Miles Montgomery, and playing Dr. Kiefer will be Steve the Thrill Hill. Our scene begins inside of the local dentist office where Mr. Schlesinger is being led into by the receptionist, clearly feeling terrible pain in his mouth.
Now presenting the Carol Burnett Show. Brought to you by the cider made from Dickens Company. Cool, crisp, and refreshing. The first time you have a Dickens cider, it's going to be so good you'll want another, because it's over so quickly.
VD, save that as an happy hour commercial.
Right this way, Mr. Schlesinger. It always seems to happen on a Sunday, doesn't it?
Oh, boy, I tell you, it really hurts.
Dr. Kiefer will be with you in a minute.
Dr. Kiefer, what happened to Dr. Vermeyer?
Oh, he's out of town. He's breaking in a new partner, his son-in-law.
It doesn't hurt that much.
You won't find another dentist on a Sunday.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You're just sure he knows what he's doing, right?
Dr. Kiefer just graduated from dental school. As a matter of fact, you're his very first patient, so he may be a little nervous.
Oh, he won't be the only one.
Dr. Kiefer.
Yes?
Your very first patient is waiting.
Dr. Kiefer panics and slams his office door shut. Once enough time has passed, he reopens the door.
He's still here.
He's waiting.
Yeah, woo, boy. Okay, I thought we were just gonna come in and practice today.
He'll be right with you.
Dr. Kiefer nervously crawls out of his office into the exam room and approaches Mr. Schlesinger.
Hello?
Hello?
Well, that'll be $20.
Doctor, you haven't done anything yet.
15?
Look, doctor, listen to me. I'm a terrible toothache. I'm in terrible pain. I want you to do something to stop the pain. Either fill the tooth or just pull it.
Oh, God. The C's.
C's?
Yeah, in dental school, in fillings and pullings, I only got C's. That was just kind of an average grade. I got A's, though, in cleaning. Do you want me to clean it for you?
Will that stop the pain?
No, but it'll look great.
Just give me the C's. Give me the C's.
Mr. Schlesinger takes a seat in the chair as Dr. Kiefer leans in to reveal a secret.
Oh, gosh. Listen, I I cheated on my final exam, and besides, I had some mononucleosis the last time I did this last semester, so I didn't get a chance to work on people like the other guys. And most of my work was done on animals.
I don't care about animals. Just please fix the tooth.
Yeah, but it isn't the same as working on animals and people.
I don't care, doctor. Please, I am in terrible, terrible pain.
Okay, well, I guess I could give it a try.
Mr. Schlesinger opens his mouth in preparation for treatment as Dr. Kiefer stands nervously next to him. Dr. Kiefer whistles as if he's calling a dog and begins to rub Mr. Schlesinger's belly before putting something from his pocket and puts it in Mr. Schlesinger's mouth.
What is this?
Well, it's a doggy treat. You want to go outside for a while?
No, I'm fine, thank you. Would you please just do something about this tooth?
All right, let me just get my manual.
Dr. Kiefer grabs a book off the counter and begins to thumb through it.
Okay, he's still here. Okay, you know what? I'll tell you what. Keep pulling. No, we go through. I'm looking for P. The letter P for pulling the paint, pulling the tooth, and T. Pull the tooth. Okay, boy. This is going to hurt.
Doctor, if it's going to hurt, please just give me something to kill the pain.
Yeah, okay. Well, I got some Novocaine right here. Take a hold of that, and now let me see here.
Dr. Kiefer gives Mr. Schlesinger the needle with a point facing upwards and consults the manual.
Okay, let me get a hold of the hypodermic needle.
Dr. Kiefer then grabs the needle in Mr. Schlesinger's hand, stabbing it into his palm. After removing it, his hands begin to go limp as he continues reading.
Okay, a little bit of pain and then numbness will set in. Well, that's, I guess, what's going to happen, right? Right?
Dr. Kiefer's numb hand fumbles around before he's finally able to lazily grip the shot to numb Mr. Schlesinger.
Okay, I'm going to give you just a little shot here.
Unable to properly hold the needle, Dr. Kiefer manages to accidentally stab himself in the forehead with the Novocaine. Trying desperately to regain composure and control of the situation, he grabs the overhead light.
Okay, better get a good look with some lights.
In his numb state, Dr. Kiefer accidentally slams the light into Mr. Schlesinger's face, who then proceeds to sit up and spit his painful tooth out.
Ooh, well, now that'll be $20.
And scene. A lovely Terranady, ladies and gentlemen.
Just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, it's a time we have to say so long.
Those guys are good. Unbelievable.
I love these dudes. It's ridiculous.
Then to sing that when I at my funeral.
It's going to happen in 2 days. Ted doesn't know.
On that case, I'll take that shot.
On Mike's birthday.
On Mike's birthday. Oh, jeez.
The birthday party is Ted's funeral.
That's right.
And every year. Mike, you having a party this year? Now we're doing the Ted one.
Yeah. He rents a coffin and everything.
Okay. All right. Anybody in here ever watch WKRP?
Yeah!
In Cincinnati? I did too. It's a funny show. It's about radio.
Ready?
Awesome. I mean, the worst thing about that show is in Cincinnati.
Oh, Jesus. All right, you guys know the Thanksgiving episode with the turkey drop? All right, let's do it. Ready? All right, now it's time to go to our live remote man on the scene at the Pinedale Shopping Mall for the big WKRP turkey giveaway. So take it away, Les Nessman.
What ever came of me? I'm living on the air in Cincinnati. Cincinnati, WKRP. Got tired of packing and unpacking. Town to town, up and down the dial. Baby, you and me were never meant to be. Just baby, think of me once in a while. I'm at WKRP in Cincinnati.
This is Les Nessman, your man on the scene here at the Pinedale Shopping Center, where the excitement is mounting. I'm here with hundreds of people who have gathered to witness what is described as the greatest turkey event in Thanksgiving Day history. All we know for sure is that in a very few moments, there are going to be a lot of happy people out here. And I think I hear something now. The crowd is moving out into the parking area, and oh yes, I can see it now. It's a helicopter, and it's coming this way. It's flying something behind it. I can't quite make it out. It's a large banner, and it says, Happy Thanksgiving. WKRP. What a sight, ladies and gentlemen. What a sight. The copter seems to be circling in the parking area right now. I guess it's looking for a place to land, and oh, something just came out of the back of a helicopter. It's a dark object. Perhaps a skydiver plummeting to the earth from only 2,000 feet in the air. And a second, and a third. There's no parachutes yet. They can't be skydivers. I can't tell you what they are yet. Oh my God, they're turkeys. They're crashing to the earth right in front of our eyes. One just went through the windshield of a parked car. Oh my goodness. Oh, the humanity. Oh, people are running about. The turkeys are hitting the ground like sacks of wet cement. Oh, folks, the crowd is running for their lives. I don't know how much longer I can hold my position here, Johnny. The crowd...
Les's feed cuts out, causing a scramble in the studio.
Les, are you there? Les isn't there. Thanks for that on-the-spot report, Les. And for those of you who just tuned in, the Pinedale Shopping Center was just bombed with live turkeys. Film at 11.
The episode ends with Arthur walking into the studio looking disheveled.
I'm at
As God is my witness.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
I thought turkeys could fly.
Thank you, Ted. We appreciate it. There you go with TV Time with Ted. Coming up, we got headlines with Mike Hawk. You are listening to the Solid Gold 70s Live Day, live from Snoqualmie Casino on 99.9 KISW. Malcolm, back to you.
Visit Lowe's and take on the Pro Brand Challenge with the new Flex Stacked Lithium Battery. More power, longer battery life, and faster charging. Plus, it's compatible with all Flex 24-volt power tools. Right now, the more Flex 24-volt tools you buy, the more you'll save. Get up to $150 off today. Stop by or visit us online and see Flex, exclusively at Lowe's. Valid 5/19 through 7/6. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Exclusive versus National Home Centers for Flex 24-volt. U.S. only.
The future will be amazing, and that's all well and good. But what about today? You can feel the rush of a 400-horsepower Nissan Z, or climb to new heights in the all-terrain Nissan Frontier. Light up the road in the all-electric Nissan Ariya that feels like a sci-fi dream come true. The future will be great, but today is made for thrill. All you have to do is get in a Nissan and drive. 2023 Ariya and Z not yet available for purchase. Expected availability is this spring for 2023 Z and this fall for 2023 Ariya.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
For tank and tankless hot water heaters, for clogged drains, for leaky faucets, for toilets that won't flush. Stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is your trusted source to solve all your plumbing needs. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Give it up right there for Diamond Star Halo. And we are back to the men's room and Big Dummy live from Snoqualmie Casino for Solid Gold 70s Live Day on 99.9 KISW.
All right, here we go. A man steals $800,000 from his employer when a prostitute is good at her job. Meanwhile, a Brazilian model marries 9 different women. As in his loins, it does throb. 2 American tourists break into Coliseum in Rome to drink a beer at 5:30 a.m. A man decides to put up a cardboard cutout of himself at gas stations on a whim. And a man fights to keep his emotional support hog. And no, it's not his penis. It is time for your headline.
Now, it's time to hit the head lines. Here's my car.
Miles, I know that you painstakingly put that poem together, and I appreciate that. We are not covering a single one of those headlines.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Oh, all right.
You did a fantastic job. I just wanted to let you know that. No, we're going to go through a few more of these headlines that are from every year of the 1970s. We're just going to keep on playing this game. Right. So, the Walkman is introduced by Sony. What year of the late 1970s did the Walkman get introduced?
78. I'd say 79.
10.
Give me 77.
Miles, you got it with 1979. Well done.
Come here on a Walkman. God almighty. I
had a Walkman.
Yeah.
I had a
was the
Walkman.
man, like, yeah.
I had a Walkman, and then we upgraded to a Discman.
Get out.
That's right.
Discman.
Yeah.
So
and then
what-
it was like a CD player. You just walked around with it.
Yeah.
And then they made some, Mike, that were really expensive because they didn't skip.
Really? Did they actually skip, or did they still?
They skipped.
They skipped all the time.
On a floating platform.
Wow.
And then they had one where you could put your Discman, attach it to this weird cassette tape, put the cassette tape in your tape player, and then play your CD.
True. Nice. Typically a Krakow cassette player.
I mean, it's not 1970s,
No.
but I know Taryn and Castle love to hear that I used to wear out Limp Bizkit, Significant Other.
Oh, boy.
I used to listen to that CD all the time on that little thing.
What year of the mid-1970s did the UPC barcode get introduced?
74.
I was going to say 74.
75.
You guys nailed it with 1974. Well done. Okay.
74.
Let's test your horse racing prowess here. What year in the early 1970s did Secretariat win the Triple Crown?
71.
Yeah, that's early. 72.
1973 is when Secretariat won that Triple Crown.
I didn't get a chance to answer, Mike.
Oh, my bad, Ted.
I was going to say 73.
About to say, you would have said
Yeah,
73.
Of course.
You would have canceled the birthday party now that you had planned the surprise for Sunday.
Yeah, I'll call it off.
All right.
All right. When you're in the coffin. Okay.
Looks like I called off your guess. Which year of the mid-1970s, Mr. Hill, did the movie Jaws open in theaters?
1970, goddamn 5.
76.
77.
Why do you look nervous? I thought you knew this. You said it with such confidence, Mr. Hill. Because you were right at 1975.
Daryl, what year were you born?
Shut up.
No. You told the story. I'm just wondering how old you were when you felt bad for the shark.
The sexiest year of your life, 69. Again, I cried at the end of Jaws. I don't remember, but as insensitive as everyone thinks I am, again, I was siding with the shark. He was just hungry.
That's right.
Yeah.
He was just doing what he needed to do, man.
Yeah,
You won't like me when I'm hungry.
That's right. You don't go into a volcano and complain the lava's hot.
Right.
It just does what it does, man.
Thank you.
I got you. How many gamers do we have out here? All right. In what year of the late 1970s was the computer video game Space Invaders released?
78.
78.
That would be 1979.
Ted, I'm sorry. You said it with so much confidence, but you're wrong. They were right at 1978.
All right.
Game was just average. That's all we had, though.
What year, sticking with the late 1970s, did the Canadian province of Quebec adopt French as an official language?
75.
71.
77.
Ted, you nailed it with 1977. Well done, man.
Yeah. We chef.
Going back to my gamers, my nerds. In what year of the early 1970s was Pong the first video game to have commercial success released?
72.
73.
71.
Mr. Hill, you were on a roll with 1972. Well done.
Because he can remember this.
Because I remember.
He remembers. Let's see here. What else we got? What year of the early 1970s did NASA's Apollo 13 moon mission return to Earth successfully after abandoning its mission to the moon after experiencing oxygen tank problems and an explosion?
75.
10.
71.
This was the first year. 1970 is when that happened. Okay. Yeah,
That's a good
see
year.
how it is there. Let's see here. In what year was Michael Jackson's debut solo album Off the Wall released of the late 1970s?
1979.
79, dude.
Yeah.
78.
Miles, you absolutely nailed that. You did not know that for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I did.
Well, Thriller gets all the credit, but Off the Wall.
I bought it when I was 9.
Okay, but I've bought a lot of records over here in the last year. How do you know that it was, without a doubt, 1979?
We thought we bought it in the 80s.
Oh, no.
Honestly, so what you said 70s, like, okay, close.
Gotta be 79.
Right? 79?
All right. Don't worry, Mike. We still rock with you.
Well done, sir.
Oh, no.
That's a great song. What year of the mid-1970s did NASA introduce the first space shuttle?
75.
77.
Give me 75.
77.
75.
When it comes to space knowledge, you listen to Steve the Thrill Hill. It is 1976.
Wow. Okay.
In what year of the mid-1970s did Bill Gates and Paul Allen create Microsoft?
76. Oh, it's going to be 70. You know what? I'm sticking with 75. I'm back to 75.
74.
75, you nailed it, Ted. Way to stick with your answer there, buddy.
75 in the house.
In what year in the early 1970s did Billie Jean King beat Bobby Riggs in the Battle of the Sexes tennis match?
75.
73.
76.
1973.
Yes. All right, got one.
He was really bad at tennis.
He sucked.
And she wasn't.
No.
Wait,
Why
don't
did he
smack.
pick out
Something dumb, and then he got embarrassed. Either say something dumb or get embarrassed. Don't do both related to the same thing, because then, in the end, historically, this is not me, you come off as a punk. That's just how it goes.
In what year of the early 1970s was the U.S. voting age lowered from 21 to 18 years old when the 26th Amendment was ratified?
74?
74. Miles.
78.
Ted.
More of a 21st Amendment guy. 78.
Apparently nobody knows what the early 1970s are, as it was 1971.
I'm losing my mind, Mike. Ready for a cocktail.
And then, let's end it on this one. This is the last one I'm going to do. Which year of the early 1970s was the first jumbo jet, the Boeing 747? Which year did it make its debut commercial flight from New York to London?
74.
74.
74.
72.
You're all off. It is the early year of 1970. And that is it for your headlines. With that, Mike Hawk is out.
Guys, so Kwame Casino, thank you guys so much for joining us here for Live Day. It was awesome. Thank you so much for coming out. Grab a beer, grab a shot out of here. We're about ready to do one ourselves.
Hey, guys, again, man, thank you guys for listening. More importantly, thank you for being here today. Seeing you guys means the world to us. It brings us all back to where we need to be, right? Feel good about yourselves, man. Feel good about the show. We love you. We truly do. We will be back on Monday. Yeah, we're taking tomorrow off because we're lazy. But until then, please do what you do best. And for Aletha's sake, stay beautiful.
Thank you guys.
The men's room has been taped before a live studio audience. Mike Hawk has actually never had a real birthday party. Thank you for singing birthday songs to Mike Hawk. Wardrobe and makeup provided by Mantastic Limited. This has been a presentation of the Men's Room Radio Network. Toilet flush, toilet flush.
Oh, man.
A double flush production. Good night, and thank you for hanging with the Men's Room.
Find the gifts Dad craves at Lowe's. Right now, you can save on select Skill Power Core 12 tools that feature 25% longer runtime and have patented cooling technology. Save $10 off the Skill Power Core 12 brushless drill driver kit, now just $59.98. Or upgrade Dad's toolbox and save $30 on the 5-tool brushless combo kit, now just $169. There's nothing sweeter than Father's Day at Lowe's. Offer valid 6/9 through 6/22 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
The future will be amazing, and that's all well and good. But what about today? You can feel the rush of a 400-horsepower Nissan Z, or climb to new heights in the all-terrain Nissan Frontier. Light up the road in the all-electric Nissan Ariya that feels like a sci-fi dream come true. The future will be great, but today is made for thrill. All you have to do is get in a Nissan and drive. 2023 Ariya and Z not yet available for purchase. Expected availability is this spring for 2023 Z and this fall for 2023 Ariya.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu. Certified to operate by Chev.